Well, good morning. I'd like to welcome you all to Walker's Crossroads. A couple of announcements for you this morning. Please keep in mind the annual Easter egg hunt. It's at White City Park on April the 8th. I believe originally it said April 15th, so if you didn't note that change, please note that change that it is in fact April the 8th, not the 15th. We are still taking donations, eggs, and individually wrapped candy. You can bring them in and just leave them up here in the buckets, as well as we'll need people to sign up for hot dogs and all that good stuff for the day of the event. I had another announcement that's in my phone. Mark, is it Rackley? Mark Rackley, excuse me. The pastor at the Presbyterian Church somewhere, I don't know in what direction it is, so I'm not going to point, somewhere around here, said that they are having a Maundy Thursday, Good Friday service, and they invited us to join them. And I got a phone call the other day from the pastor at the Methodist Church that is joining with them and asked me if I would do the Maundy Thursday service. I'm praying about it, but most likely I will accept that. And I believe that the Thursday service will be at the Presbyterian Church, and the Good Friday service will be at the Methodist Church, or it may be the other way around, but I'll let you know this evening. But I know that one's one place and the other's the other. So please keep that in mind as well. We will go fellowship with them. Also, don't forget the Annie Armstrong Easter offering. Our goal is $500. Folks, that's not a whole lot. I believe that we can hit that goal. I believe that we can surpass that goal. So please feel free to give generously what you can. I know the Lord will bless that if you give. I believe that's all the announcements that I have. Oh, yes, one more announcement.
I have one more. We have a new little guy here today. And I sent him. Where is he? Is he over? Oh, I see him. Great grandma's got him. This is Asher Reed, and we want to welcome him. But not only that, next Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like, but next Sunday, we're going to have a little basket up here, and it's going to be a welcome to the world basket for Asher. So we will be accepting some gifts for him, for the ladies, that you'll bring it next Sunday for Asher. Is there any particular thing that he needs?
Fishing pole.
Fishing pole. Okay, but anyway, just remember next Sunday we will have a basket up here. So ladies, do bring your gifts to welcome Asher.
Yes. As well as Daryl told me, we're going to have a brief nominating committee, just 5 minutes of your time right after service nominating committee. So please stick around for that. It won't take very long at all. Moving quickly into our prayer list, you can see in your bulletin that Whitney was supposed to sing. She is not here. She is sick, and she is probably, as we speak, on the way to the doctor. So please keep her in your prayers. Has a terrible sinus infection and a possibility of it being something worse than that. So please keep her in your prayers. Thank y'all for praying for me during my trip this weekend. Had an excellent time. And as you can see, I'm back, so nothing happened drastically. So thank you for your prayers for that. Are there any other prayer requests that are not in the bulletin that need to be made known of? Yes, the Huskins family.
I need the church to pray for my oldest daughter.
Yes.
Just, life is not what she thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
And I just need the church to keep her in their prayers.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
Sarah Ann Evans is in the hospital. I appreciate the church.
Yes. Keep Sarah Ann in your, that's actually one of my cousins. So please keep Sarah Ann in your prayers. Yes, Stacy.
My friend Amber Cooper was in a terrible car wreck, and it was actually her fault, and she is facing 2 charges of vehicular manslaughter. And
Wow.
if she wakes up, because she's been home, she's been for a week, and they don't know what's happening.
Yes. Did I hear one of those? Yes. Good. Leroy Morris is at home out of the hospital, but he is not doing good. Also pray for the family of the plane crash that happened in Marietta. I don't know if you're aware of that. we had a picture of it from the football stadium at Kennesaw State, and you could see a big puff of smoke. I believe that the man that crashed the plane did pass on, but the family of the plane, the house that it hit, they were not there. He hit a house and the family was not there, and it was a divine thing because they were at church. So if they were not at church, then they would have been at the house, and the casualties could have been higher than that. Yes. Please keep Marcellus, is it Hammond's family in your prayers. He passed on 21 years old. I asked the church to pray for him. He had the massive stroke. He was in a coma for several weeks. The family decided to take him off the ventilator, and he passed on. Courtney said she went by the church during the funeral, and it was packed to the gills. And you can imagine, 21-year-old choir director in his church, just full of life, and just cut short. You know, some of the things we want to ask God why, but God has a reason, and there's a good outcome on the other side of this. So we can take hope in that. Are there any others?
Jerry's home sick.
Yes, Jerry's at home sick. Unspokens all across the building. Yeah, Michaela, sorry.
Just me and my family right now. Things
Yes.
are not working out as planned, and nothing is.
All right. Please keep Michaela and her family in your prayers as well. Granddaddy, will you take us to the Lord in prayer and ask him to be with the remainder of this service and be with the prayer request?
Let's pray. Most gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we're so thankful that we have this opportunity to call upon your name.
Yes.
And Lord, we come as boldly as we know how and as humbly as we know how, asking you first of all, God, to cleanse us of anything that might be hindrance to prayer. God, we want to be able to pray a prayer that availeth much. Lord, you've heard all these spoken prayer requests, and oh Lord, there's so many. I will not be able to remember all of them, but especially where the death angel was visited. Dear God, we ask you to give comfort and give peace to that family. There's a couple that are really on my heart, God. I took mentioned in Sunday school, God, those that are sick, but yet spiritually there's not certainty of salvation. Oh, dear God, would you please help us to do what we need to do. Lay a burden upon us, God, to be a witness to those people. And dear God, for all these that are suffering from sinus problems and the sickness that's causing all this coughing, dear God, we ask you to just touch and heal them. And God, we do pray as we go into this upcoming season.
Yes.
Lord, what a time of celebration it is for us. We believe by faith. And the Sunday school lesson this morning was about faith. And Lord God, one of the things that I've taken away from that is that we need to have more faith. We need to trust you to the point that we know that you are there in everything that we do. And Lord, we allow you not only to be Savior of our life, but to be Lord of our life. Bless this church, God. Be with those that have been so faithful down through the years. And Lord God, we pray that you would help each and every one of us to become even more faithful, that we might do your work in this community. Bless the choir, bless Vita, God, as she goes about her work, God. And I pray, God, that you would just touch her family as well. Now, Lord, as we go into the preaching hour, we ask that you anoint Denver afresh, give him what he stands in need of, and prepare our hearts to receive it. Lord, we thank you, we praise your name, because you and you alone are with us. In Jesus' name we ask. Amen.
As we ushered in the Easter season, we're turning our minds toward the cross. So as we stand at the cross, We know that there's a lot of sickness going around, so if some people don't want to shake, that's okay. But kind of bump elbows or something. But anyway, we just want to welcome everyone